How he locked me out my own room? Get out my room. So we got laundry that I need to get done. And I got some baskets. I have bought some more baskets from the thrift store. It was $10. And she was like, if I was you, I would go get three more baskets for a deal. So I guess it's like 5 for 10 or something like that. Or 5 for 5 maybe. Because it wouldn't have came up to this much. So I got that. And I also, tell me why I was recording that whole time. And the phone was off. So I got these baskets from the Goodwill. $10. She's like, well, you should go get two more baskets, and get it for a deal. And I was like, well, I can't find any more baskets. Actually, I think she said three more. And I was like, I can't find any more baskets back there. But even if I could, I'm on foot. I ain't about to be carrying all these baskets. So these are the baskets that I got for $10. I also got this. In one of my videos, you can see me in a shelter. And she was helping me. She let me use her pen, and it comes with a whole bunch of screws inside. So you will unscrew the top and put a screw back here. So this definitely helps with like a whole bunch of like if you get toys for Christmas and stuff, toys don't come with the screws to unscrew the batteries in the back. So that's what I did. So that's what I got this for, just in case it comes in handy. So y'all definitely get this because it's, one of them mommy gadgets. You need to unscrew something, keep it in your purse, keep it at home, and you got your screws inside. Just put it in here and you unscrew whatever toy needs unscrewed. Got this at the Goodwill too. A whole bunch of them there. I don't know where they got them, but they got a whole bunch there. Like it's like a full bin of them, so Definitely get this. I'm pretty sure it was like, what, 50 cents or 25 cents, if that. You probably got it. She probably got hers from like a store, and it was more expensive. I actually did see something like these at Walmart for like, I think it was like 20 and below, or 20. It was expensive. Let's just say that it was expensive, but got this at the Goodwill for cheap. So yeah, I did. Like I said, I did go and get some baskets. I was like, what am I gonna do with these itty bitty baskets? These tiny baskets, but baskets come in handy. So I did get them baskets. So yeah, like I said, I took advantage of that privilege because she was like, yeah, you need to go get, you should go get 3 more for a day. I'm like, I'm cool with this 3 for 10 because I was just at Big Lots. And their baskets was, I would say, like, small baskets was like, that was like $5 a piece just for one. And then the other ones was like $10 a nut. So just for one basket. So if I would have got 3 of these, it would have been well over $20 or going on $20. So I got 3 for 10 at the Goodwill. I'm like, I'm cool with my 3. And on top of that, I'm on foot, so I'm not walking with 3 more baskets just for sale. These 3 baskets is cool because she said get 3 more and get a deal. I was like, I'm all right, so yeah. You got the wrong door. You got the wrong door. I don't have no furniture from Rent a Center. What is you verifying? No, you didn't deliver to here. What? I don't know no Teresa White. I just told you my name. No, you didn't. When did you deliver? I think he's going to please. You leaving? Are you leaving? Why are you calling the police? Ain't nobody stealing your furniture. Do I sound like a Teresa White? You would know if you said you've been here delivering your furniture. I don't open my door for anybody. I'm sorry. No. You wasting your time calling the cops. What did you getting paid for? Obviously, you need a. I don't let anybody into my apartment. You're not about to open my. No. You need to check your records again. How long ago did you deliver? How long ago did you deliver the furniture? I think he's trying to look at my window. He's trying to look at my window. Not what his issue is, but anyway, he calling the police because I ain't opening my door for him. So I have to fold my laundry. And, well, this is my son's laundry. I was planning on folding some and then hanging some up. My laundry is over here. I have to fold my laundry, put them in these baskets and hang some up. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. So I might hang some up and then fold some. Like if I find outfits, then I'm gonna hang those up. So, yeah, this is underwear. And he got a basket for his underwear as well. Who is it? I just told you got the wrong address. What? You don't even got no clipboard in your hand to be rent a center, so no. You ain't even got no clipboard in your hand or nothing to verify your rent a center. So verify your rent a center. Verify your rent a center. I just told you you wasted your time. This ain't no Teresa White. Bye. What? Why can't? Okay, answer this question. When is the last time you delivered here? In June? Yeah, I'm a whole new. I'm a whole new tenant. What? I'll get it for you. Hold on. So yeah, that's what I was saying. I wasn't recording when I was saying it, but I said that even if I did open my door for him to see if the furniture wasn't in here, he would have, because this is my furniture. So he would have wanted to inspect my whole house and look through my whole house just to prove that the furniture ain't in here. And for one, I don't see no rent-a-center truck. I don't see no verification badge. I don't see nothing that's proving that he's rent-a-center. Usually they come with a clipboard and whatnot. He had no clipboard. He had nothing. Vontae, don't open my door. I look in your window. Okay, close my door. Move. Move. Vontae. See, kids is hard-headed. But yeah. No. So yeah, I'm about to get my stuff folded. I'm about to make some butter chicken and noodles today because I am hungry. You hungry? Yeah, we making some butter chicken and noodles today. I'm about to make some breakfast. It is 11:56, and I will talk to y'all next time. I was gonna sit with y'all so y'all can see me do what I do. I still might, but I gotta get some stuff done. And I'll be feeling like recording everything. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute. Vontae, where the remote? Vontae, did you take my account off of here? I'm gonna whoop you. Oh, I just found it. It's my turn. Stop. I need this. I said I need this. No, you don't. I want to use this as your freaking clothes bin. That's what I want to do. Hmm. What's it say? You want to go get me some hangers out your closet? Go get me some hangers out your closet. Okay, go get me some hangers. Go get me some hangers out your closet. Lazy. But he did have verification because my son did come to the door and say my name. So when he heard that, he probably left. Instead of calling the cops and being like, that's what I'm saying. They could have just been like, he back. Who is it? Okay, so as I was saying, because in their records, they should have, so basically what I'm getting is that the girl that was here in June, she had furniture here, and he said that she moved. So there was someone here in June, and they moved out, and they took their furniture with them. So, but anyways, as I'm saying, it's just that, instead of freaking harassing me about it and wasting your time, you should have enough information in your system. Why did it take you until from June to December to come to figure out where your furniture is? Why did it take you from June to December to just now? Oh yeah, there's no payments for the furniture. Where's the furniture? Why is it just now clicking? That's my question. I'm just like, that don't make sense. Obviously, you don't care. That's what I'm saying. These businesses don't care about their stuff until, oh yeah, come to find out later on, where's my stuff? Where was you this whole time? You just not waking up to the fact that your stuff is missing? Y'all don't care about y'all stuff. And when something goes wrong, then you want to wake up to the fact that, oh yeah, this happened, that happened. You don't care. And if y'all did, she wouldn't, whoever that was, Teresa White, wouldn't have got away with your stuff. Duh. She wouldn't have got away with your stuff. Obviously, she got away with it. Because y'all slept on her. Y'all sleeping on y'all customers, man. Y'all sleeping on y'all customers. Why is y'all sleeping on y'all customers like that? Because they know y'all sleeping on them. And that's why they're like, deuces out, I'm gone. Y'all, man, if I was a business owner, I would be on my game. Y'all taking advantage of the privilege. Y'all taking advantage. Y'all losing customers. Y'all losing furniture. Y'all losing merchandise. It's okay. Losing customers is one thing. But losing merchandise, that's a whole nother thing. That's merchandise y'all ain't going to get back. Y'all ain't going to get that merchandise back. Done lost y'all customers. Now y'all done lost y'all merchandise. That's what I'm saying. Y'all just don't understand. I can't say this more than I already have. If y'all about y'all business, y'all gonna handle it. But obviously, they not about their business. And the more complaints there is, the more people there's gonna be coming and testing y'all. Oh yeah, this customer complaining. Oh, I got this furniture, and they never came and got it. So I'm just like, cool. They never asked for a payment. They never came and got it. They wasn't on me about it. So I'm just thinking like they forgot. Because I used to have that mindset when I used to rent my furniture. I used to have that mindset. I'm like, because after a while, if they don't come to you harassing you about the furniture or anything, it means that, people forget. People is people by the end of the day. These people that own these businesses and stuff like that, they just people. They're just people by the end of the day. So it's just like people forget. People, if they forget about it and they not own you about it, then that other person is going to be like, well, if it was my situation, they giving me this for free. I paid up to a certain amount and now they ain't harassing me. Boom. Then I'm taking the furniture, And that's probably what she thought. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to be on y'all game. Y'all need to do what y'all need to do. Because if y'all wind up sleeping on the customers and then y'all sleeping on the customers, the customer just got away with the clients, that's your job at risk. Now you might not have a job. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that customer was, and then like I said, customers complain. The more complaints there is, the more people gonna come into your business testing the waters. Like, oh yeah, they slept on your furniture. Let me go get some furniture and see if I can get away with the same thing. Now you got other people coming into your business, renting furniture. They done heard that somebody got away with your furniture. Didn't tell the whole story. Only told they got away with it. They don't know this part. This part of the story where they actually came back for it. So they going up based off of that customer's experience, and they like, hold up. They going off based off that customer's experience, and now you got a whole bunch of customers coming to your business all of a sudden, asking to rent some furniture, and now, you know, you don't know the long at the end of it all. You don't know their plan is to not return your furniture because of what they heard. Now you got a problem on your hands because you got people acting like scammers about to get away with your furniture, you know, because of what they heard about your business. You know, that's just what it is. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. What you doing? What you doing? What you just empty out? You playing in the water? No. You is. What you doing? What's that water for? Oh, you rinsed out your cup? Did you rinse out your cup? What?
Yes.
What?
I want bread.
Huh?
I want bread.
You want to water the plant?
Help me.
Help you what?
Help me.
Water the plant?
Yes.
No, the plant already been watered. The plant already been watered. You don't need to water it no more.
It's called.
Check out our plants. He loves watering the plants, but we can't overwater the plants, and he wants to water his plant. But this is how the money tree is looking. The leaves dangling a bit, but it is what it is. We got a dead leaf right here that we about to recycle and throw into our water jar. Oh, excuse me. So I actually boiled the water this time. But I just stick this inside the water jar, and then I just strain out the leaves, and then I water the plants with this, so they can receive some, you know, protein, the original protein from the original habitat. Don't you water no plants?
No.
But my plants love that water. So this is how the other plant is doing. This is the other plant doing well. And this is his plant. See how big the baby getting? Like, oh my gosh, his plant is doing better than all my other plants. And you can actually see this new growth right here? It was like this part, but now that's new growth.
How can I say this? The people I've been talking to, they said that it's going to be like some kind of get together from all of the churches or the churches in Ohio, something like that, like something in Barberton. So I really don't understand, like, you know, like what kind of service it's going to be. I don't think they're really clear on that either. Do you know?
No, but I can call. You didn't call Morgan to get some information about it because he would know.
Yeah. I've been talking to a few people. Morgan, no one has been talking to him. I don't know if you have, but he said that he has something going on or something, and no one has been communicating with him. I've been communicating with with other Morgans, but they really don't know, like, they're going, but they really don't know, like, what like what kind of service it's going to be per se. That's all I wanted to know.
It should be regular service because regardless, you know, they always have like on Tuesdays, like he couldn't come get us on Tuesday. But on Tuesdays, days like that, or they might be okay. So sometimes they do have like a little thing where they would go to. It would be like, I guess it's more so. It would be a longer service, so it wouldn't be the original service because they would have a lot of people coming in. So it's to where you would go on like a Zoom app. You got the Zoom app?
The Zoom app?
Yeah, so you would have to go into a Zoom app. Sometimes they do this. They will go into a Zoom app and then they will have you watch from Zoom because they do have a bigger location. So I don't know if this is one of them Sundays, but
no, they've been. Excuse me. They've been calling me all week, and I've met with a few people, but they've been saying all week that that this is going to be. They've been asking me to go, like, you know what I mean, like constantly, like, you know, like respectfully, like they've been like all week saying, you know, well, you should go. So they're asking me to be there in person. But again, I don't know what kind of service it's going to be. So you say this is going to just be a regular service? It's just going to be in a different place?
If they telling you to go to a different place, why'd you go into a different place?
Okay, listen. Okay, this weekend, this Sunday, they're not going to be at at the location we were at last Sunday. They're going to be somewhere in
Yeah.
Simple
So
kind of, right?
okay.
If I'm understanding this correctly, and they're still having several different types of services that weekend, but it starts from 10. You see what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what I was basically that's what I was explaining. Okay. So it is like I said, every occasional Sunday they do go to like I didn't know if it was like the people go to the local church or they go to a different church. So it must be one of them Sundays where it's not going to be at the original church then. But it's one
No,
of those Sundays then.
It's gonna be at a school in Barberton because okay.
Yeah, because I usually whenever they do that, I usually don't go. I just wait for the next Sunday when it's back at the local church.
Okay. That's all that. Cause see, I have like on Sundays I'm just last Sunday I just put it off because I was invited there to kind of see what the service is like. But I have other things that I do on Sundays too. However, I do like that congregation, and so
I might go to the I want to go to your other church because I haven't showed up for my my Giant Eagle card.
Well, I don't know why you haven't. It's tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might go to that church tomorrow since they ain't gonna be at the local church.
Okay, yeah, because you know what? I was thinking that myself. I swear I was.
Right.
I was gonna go. I have some friends there too that I haven't seen. So I was gonna go. I was thinking about going there early in the morning, but they were saying that we got to start at 10. So that's why I was asking. I'm gonna call and make sure because if I don't have to start at 10, then I would be finished with that service, and then I could probably still make it to the other service. Because again, I do like the congregation, and I think I had told you this. I had already studied, like the history of Mormons. I had already read the book and all that before I met you.
Yeah, that's what I told Morgan. I let Morgan know that too.
Yeah. So I was already familiar with a lot of the points that I thought was interesting. So, make a long story short, like I say, I do like their culture. Like I like the culture to where it don't, it's spiritual, but it's still kind of intellectual. I like the people.
You talking about the church that I took you? I sent you to, or your church, the other church.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
No. Yeah, the congregation. Do I have to say you introduced me to? But yeah, but no, I like it. I like the energy. I've been lots of places. See, that's one of the things I do. Like just on my, just on the side, like instead of like now, like I used to, go to strip club, stuff. I don't do that no more. I'll just go to like religious services,
yeah,
and go from there, like different services. And some I've been to I don't like. I'll never go back. But the one like that congregation, really, really authentic people. I like the energy and I like their culture. It's kind of like laid back. It's like really like academic.
Yeah.
It's interactive.
Yeah.
It's not like class. It's not organized. No class hierarchy. Like where most places I go, it's like a class thing where you can kind of feel it. You feel like an outside.
And you notice it's non-judgmental too, right? You know how it's non-judgmental? It's not, yeah.
Yeah. Right, yeah. I like that. And I've been to a lot of places that's different from that. And once he called me, long story, I won't say the name, this is about criticizing people, but it's a large black congregation and it's young people. But they're kind of really materialistic. And they don't have any type of what you call it? Like, they don't have no charity going on or nothing. And the people, it feels like cliquish. It don't feel spiritual. It feels more like a social club thing.
What one?
No, it's one I go to. I didn't give you the name of it because I want to get a name. Yeah, but it's one I go to. It's out there by Massillon Road, like almost out by Montrose. Yeah. But the congregation is younger. They're all young. They're all mostly Latino, people, color. But the energy though, like you said, it just don't feel authentic. It don't. And this is one of the places that I've been to where everybody's kind of like cool, chill, and authentic. They're kind of like themselves. It's not like it's not like a little cult thing because you can tell everybody still got their own like thing going on, their own little personalities, and their own little world that they meet.
Yeah, they also got there's also events. Like I haven't even been to any of the events that I've been invited to because some of the events my son can't tag along with me. But they will have like a lot of different events as well where you can go to, and Morgan will take you to those as well. Did he explain that to you?
Oh yeah. And
they have a lot of events and stuff.
Yeah. I'm like I said, I haven't been talking to Morgan. I've been talking to someone else. 3 other people.
Have you got the missionaries? Have you been talking to them?
Yes, I talked to them.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I can say met some potential friends along the way. But again, I like the congregation. I like the culture there. So of course, like if they ask me to attend things, of course I'm attend all these events so I can get a full a full experience of the culture there, like how they do things. I did ask some questions about the about celibacy and all that, because it's intimate before I was aware that you were Mormon. I told you I've been celibate now.
Oh yeah.
January.
Yeah, that's where I became celibate because eventually they're going to ask you, like if you socialize with the missionaries a lot, eventually they'll get to a point where they'll ask you about baptism. So I did. Yeah, that's how I started with baptism, and I signed off on being celibate, and that's why I've been celibate for so long because I was baptized. So
okay, well, yeah, that's cool because
have they gotten to that point where they asked you?
Okay, we already addressed that. Yeah, like
Yeah.
like we already
I even got I got a towel with the date and everything that I was baptized with my name engraved on it. So they'll give you that and stuff if you once you do like if you do join the church and become baptized there.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go that far. Not sure.
Yeah, it's up to you though. Because they did give me a choice. They gave me a choice, but the more they talked to me about it, the more we studied it, the more I, got to know them. Then eventually, I came up with, I will, and they set up a date for me and everything, and I got baptized.
Right. Yeah, we had talked about that. But I'm not sure I'm ready to go to that step.
Yeah, just make sure there's no pressure, for real.
Yeah, if you recall, I don't know if you recall, but before I was aware of Mormon, like I said, I've been come January to be like 2.5 years. I've been celibate anyway. That's a part of my lifestyle, just like exercise and everything else. So I had actually. I kind of failed to recall that was actually an element of a Mormon life when you first come in. Anyway, I forgot about that. But so when we did have that conversation, I mean, that was an easy conversation. Anyway. So.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing as a Mormon. That's why I said that's a big thing as a Mormon is celibacy.
Yeah.
Until marriage and stuff like that. So.
So I'm not sure. I don't know. That was going to lead to my second question. I'll get to that. But I'm not sure about baptism and all that right now. I would prefer to. Yeah, I'm just not right now. But I would prefer to kind of like go to more services, study a little more, things of that nature.
Yeah.
There was a few questions. We actually we touched all those questions. But one of the questions I wanted to ask you is like, what happens like when you say, for instance, you meet another Mormon, and basically, right, you're both Mormon. So what happens then? Like, if you start like finding some interest in each other, what happens then? Like, what's the like? Do you have some type of advisement on that or something, or what?
Nothing. That's basically, I don't know. I mean, it depends on what you're talking about Mormon. Like, if you're talking about engaged with the, you know how there's those that's engaged with the service, like a missionary Mormon, or just a Mormon of y'all just the same, y'all just go to the same church, y'all just members.
Okay, yeah, Mormon where you go to the same church, like how does that work when you find interest in each other?
I mean that's a part. Yeah, that's a part of that's actually a part of the church as well. You know how they do the singles night. The singles night. Remember we had that dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the singles night. So it's just like anyone who's single, you engage with each other and you build that relationship. That's the whole purpose of it as well. So they got that. So that's more of an encouragement and support towards singles. So it's like, so y'all can get to know each other and build that relationship.
Right. So this is what I'm asking. Right. What I'm asking is, because I asked a question, but like I said, the answer was kind of left open. But like, what happens when you two start to have studies and stuff and start to meet outside of the church meetings and things like that, and you become interested in each other. Then what?
But y'all both Mormons?
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, that's your business, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there is once you're a Mormon though, once you become a Mormon member, you can go to other churches, but those churches has to represent Jesus Christ, because if they don't represent Jesus Christ, then you're kind of just you're going against the being a Mormon. You're going against it. That's one of the things. Like when I was baptized, that's one of the things I can't do. I have to go to churches that represent Jesus Christ, because if they don't, then I'll be going against what I vowed, as a Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the rules of being a Mormon, though.
I got it.
Yeah.
So you're not going to a mosque.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to, be about Jesus Christ. Yeah. And if it's not, then I could be in trouble. I don't know how that is yet, because I haven't crossed that line. So.
Okay. Because one of the reasons why I'm asking, because like I told you, like I like the congregation, and there's a few Mormons I'm developing like a friendship with, and one keep asking me about baptism, but like I say, I'm not really ready for that, and I think it's almost like, can I ask you this question? Like, is it like is it just easier? Like, say for instance, like me, like I'm not, I'm coming to the meetings and everything, and I'm considering it, but I'm not the Mormon. And say for instance, like like say another another Mormon, just for an example, I got so much in my mind. How can I say, like, if I'm a Mormon and I'm interested in somebody who's not a Mormon yet, but going to the meetings and stuff, right? Then like what's my like how can I say this? Like, in order for me to engage with them, like, do they have to be baptized or anything like that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I asked.
That's one question they never.
I asked somebody and they wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's a question that they never really came across with me.
I'm kind of that. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's up to you though, because you don't really go against other religions or other churches. Like, you can support whoever you're with, but at the same time, they got to support you as well. So it's like, you can introduce them to your church, you can bring them to your church just to get acquainted with all of the members and, have that connection. But I'm pretty sure they wouldn't press it on you, but they would have to respect the boundaries, of what it means, what it means to you, being a part of the church. Certain things you can't do and stuff like that. They have to respect that,
Okay. Right.
So it's like supporting each other in a way.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like I'm trying to use a technical example so you can understand me. Like, so I'm making sure I explain right. Like, okay, like you for an example, right? Okay, say for instance, me, I'm just, coming in, but I'm not baptized or anything like that, and you're Mormon, and we find interest in each other, but I haven't baptized you. You already have. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to. Well, that person, they gotta know what they're getting themselves into, because you haven't baptized and you have a certain lifestyle. They have to respect that lifestyle. So if you can't, be intimate and you can't do certain stuff because you're a Mormon, they have to respect that. And if they don't respect that and they try to, cross those boundaries and stuff like that, then it's not really, that relationship is not for you, because they have to know your limits. They have to know your boundaries, So if that's not the case, then obviously if they feel some type of way, either they'll walk away or they'll stay. If they respect you and they want to be with you, they know where you stand. So, it's up to them. They can walk away or they can stay, because you're a Mormon and you have a certain lifestyle, and you can't cross certain lines, and they should, they should respect that if they're really interested in you. And that's the thing, because it's just like, this is what we it's like kind of just going back when I think about it. It's because, like, remember when we was younger, we'd be like, I want to be married, I want to do this, I want to do that, I don't want to have sex until marriage. It's like kind of restructuring that, so it's just like you trying to bring that back into existence. Like, before, I was so against all that. I'm like, what? That's not gonna happen for me. I gotta wait all the way to marriage. I'm depending on another person to marry me until I'm intimate. And that's the thing. It's just like, it's unrealistic for me. It's just like, it's hard to have hope in that area, but that's what hope. It's not like hope doesn't just come to you automatically. Just like you build trust, you have to build up hope as well, because hope has been brought down. People take advantage of this stuff, and it kind of crumbles your faith and stuff like that. And that's what being a part of the church is all about. It's like rebuilding you up. Being with God is rebuilding up that hope. So if it happens for you, then it happens for you. If it doesn't, it wasn't meant for you. But at the same time, I'm at a point where hope is a thing that, hope is. It was a part of me that has been tarnished. People take advantage of stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Being baptized and having this relationship, it's more so of building you back up and helping your relationship with God. This is you, and that's what it all comes down to. It's about you and your relationship with God now. God is working on you. So therefore, if another person comes in, they have to respect, and they have to respect that relationship. They have to respect you. And if they don't, then, what matters more to you? Going back on your word with Christ, going back on your relationship and breaking all that you have accumulated and established with God over an intimate, moment. What matters more? And that's what it just comes down to.
Okay, now, and you are correct, because before I met you, and like even now, like that's the path that I'm on. Like I would say lifestyle. It's a lifestyle I live in regards to, like, rebuilding and all those things. In regard to, like, hope, I have to be honest with you, right? Like, how can I say? That's just how I look at life. So when it comes to starting over again, I don't think that you have a limited amount of time in which you can do that. You don't. As a matter of fact, press a reset on, like, everything from sex to how you view things to socializing. All of that's important. That's one of the reasons. Hey, excuse me. Hey, when you get a chance, when you get. Hold on. Oh, that's hello.
Hello.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. You can't. I'll call them back later. That's actually one of the mornings now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like I say, I'm on that path anyway, in the sense that I don't have to, like, actually jump through no hoops or, like, use a whole lot of discipline to come in synergy with that, because that's my lifestyle anyway. Yeah. And the reason why, starting over and rebuilding, all of that even goes back to, like, how you chose friends, and like you just said about like, when you was young, you say, hey, I'm not gonna have sex until I get married, this, that. So
yeah, it's like rebuilding that up, because I know, man, it just didn't sound realistic to me, and I was just like, I shouldn't have this. This shouldn't define who I am. You know, I was that type of person like that, but it's just like God is working on me, and I'm gaining more wisdom and understanding. You know, this time around.
Yeah. That is why, respectfully, right? And believe it or not, all that's relevant to how I even approach any type of a relationship or friendship. Like let me let me give an example. Like for real, like you know, it might appear as if it's like a control thing, but it isn't really. It's really a standard thing that's based on like principles. Like I know from the past, like anytime you're my friend, then that makes a difference. But if you tell me you're not, and then I can never contact you or have a flow of access to you easy, where it's not difficult and weird, then you don't see what I mean? Then I have to reevaluate what I'm believing you telling me. No.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, it don't. Man, it wouldn't matter if you did have a boyfriend. But be honest about it. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. And that way shit don't look so goddamn strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, pardon my language. I'm so sorry about the language, but for real. Like, that somebody, you meet somebody, I'm gonna let you know this. You meet somebody that you do like, and if that's a mental health thing, you need to resolve it. You don't deserve to be by yourself, and you can have like weird ass thoughts, creating loneliness. People lonely because they want to be.
I could just say that it is hereditary. So my family, a lot of my family is going through the same thing, and you know. They make it look possible, you know.
Okay, so are you telling me that you just go do modes to where you just be in your own world, isolated? Okay. Well, like I said, man, it'll help you get there. Friendships and even relationships, man, they take kind of a support on your list of priorities for whatever reason, regardless of what medication you're taking or any of that stuff, because still, there is moments in time where you have a psychological your medication or within it, that thing. And when it comes to, like, you know, how you know, because I mean, you know why? And that's my point. That's why I'm so big on returning my calls when I give you a call or things of that nature, because it shows consideration of the other person. When you don't have consideration of the other person or people's interfactors, you run into a situation where we're not going to be friends long anyway. Because something stupid going to happen. You know what I mean? The whole standard of everything is wrong because it's based on just one person. And you got all these people interacting.
Right.
Like in the case of you, right? I mean, for real, that's why. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with nothing else other than that. Like, that's just selfish, man. It's just so selfish to think that way when you have, seriously, clearly when
Test who we are, show our true colors. And I feel like that's what this is, you know, because it's a lot of testing, because it's just like now we seeing how people is reacting, what they truly feel about the situation, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like, you showing your true colors for real, and after this is done, guess what? We still got that perspective of you.
Yeah, that is correct. And you know what? You are right. And that means that a lot of what we see in America, like the social fabric, is changing. It already has changed. In the sense of, like, believe it or not, now I know this for a fact because I know some of them. And that's what, you know, I've been well off myself. I've been well off. I mean, nothing, well off, had nothing. I had to start over again. I had to start over many times before. But I see people, like for real, like people who, like, somewhere in the middle, you know, or even the wealthy, who God was at the food line, the food thing making fun. It's is that a lot of people who have had it, that these things that went through my mind, because I always feel scared when